G'day, Jughead here. With another, I guess, an update. I've been really busy in real life lately. I haven't had much time to think about modding or games. And when I have been playing games, I've been playing this game, the old Mudrunner. I hear that the Mudrunner 2 is coming out, and I guess I was looking at this game as a potential to transfer my modding time to, as in start building mods for this game. One of the reasons for that is if Farming Simulator has changed a lot, and it's not quite the game it used to be. It's not saying it's bad, it's just different. It's very much more focused on modern stuff and clean and corporate kind of farming. Everything's sort of shiny and new, and it's harder to actually bring this kind of a vibe that you see on this game. It's harder to bring it to Farming Simulator. Not impossible. And it's also, Farming Simulator has changed a lot because of the requirements of console have made it more difficult, I think, to build maps that kind of look gritty. They're kind of a little bit more cartoony, which has always been a problem with the graphics engine, I guess, on Farming Simulator. But it's also a level of motivation, or comes from interest. And also the demise of FS UK is kind of felt a bit weird. It's been a part of my modding for a long time, and for it not to be there is weird. And it's just taken some time to think about what it means for my future when it comes to building stuff. One thing I have to say is that the difference between say maybe the golden era of 13 modding to 2013 and my last experience with FS UK is the topic with the Upton. It was almost like I was having a conversation with myself mostly. Like most of the comments on the forum were mine, whereas in the old days, my original mods, you know, I'd be lucky to get a word in on a page of comments. And I guess, look, I've got an ambivalent relationship, or had an ambivalent relationship with FS UK. So, you know, it's not like it was the be all and end all, but it's just been in the background, and I guess now it's gone, which sort of does symbolise a change. Oops, and again. It's not the best truck for this kind of stuff, but I like the old trucks. So I've been thinking about what to do, and one of the things was maybe I should transfer modding to this game. And I've been playing it pretty regularly for a while. And it's always a big deal to kind of learn how to mod for something new. And while it's tempting, the thing I found about this game is I'm kind of happy with the stuff that's available. I mean, this map is Blackwater Canyon, and yeah, it was just, I've played it through. It's a pretty amazing map, I think, in my opinion. It was very difficult, and I imagine it's a lot of work too. This isn't a mod, this truck, this is just an actual in-game truck, which I'm quite happy to use. Something that Farming Simulator doesn't really provide. There's nothing really, no tractors that are in-game that have the appeal of a truck like this, as far as I'm concerned. I know this is a Russian truck, but you know, like what's that Fiat thing that's just so shiny and new and like it's, yeah, you know, I understand what I'm talking about, or you're happy with the way things are. Okay, so one of the problems with modding this game is, while I've got ideas, one of the main reasons why I started modding for Farming Simulator is because there seemed to be a deficit of what I wanted to do. There was something missing from the game. It's not really the case with this one. So, MudRunner, at the minute, just happy to keep downloading mods for it. Okay, so can you hear me? So MudRunner isn't the only game I've been considering modding for. I've also done a fair bit of work on FSX. That's where I actually started. It's not where I started modding, but I did do a lot of modding in the past with it. And seeing the Blender to FSX plug-in made me wonder what it was like to build a mod for Flight Simulator. So I mucked around and I built this kind of a diesel punk Schneider Trophy racer, which I really like, but I think my battle tractor for Farming Simulator mod contest shows that not a lot of simulator fans are that interested in fantasy stuff, even if it is a bit exciting. It's interesting to me because it's like this is like a game I'd like to produce for real, not just as a mod. Plus, I've always liked aeroplanes. It's the reason why I like simulators. I put a lot of work into this. I think it's probably going to be an ongoing project. It's just personal. But one of the reasons why I'm not really going to continue modding in a public sense with this game is that it's, for me, it's kind of finished. It's like, I just really like firing up FSX and doing a couple of laps in my race. Almost finished the lap now, so oh, there we go. It's a bit shady. It's just really fun coming up with the different designs of everything. I guess if I was to continue with this FSX modding, I guess the push would be to kind of produce the actual Schneider Trophy planes. And the difficulty of that was actually getting the flight models right, especially when everybody's an expert. So I went for the fantasy version because it gave me some design freedom and also some flight model freedom. I'll show you. Obviously built around the Spitfire. Okay, so after all that, I returned back to Farming Simulator 2011 when I first started modding for the Farming Simulator series, and I thought I'd take a look And what the appeal was, enthusiasm was quite high. So, here's a few screenshots of, Giants tractors. And my first mod, the little David Brown. After which I kind of developed what I was doing fairly quickly, coming up with a few different mods, sort of doing a 1066, and then I thought I'd put extra effort into modding when I produced the 1206 Farmall, which some of you might recognise. So it was actually built in 2011, not 13. It took me a while to get around to releasing it. So what I'm thinking of doing is making the Farmall 1206 my new project, like a remix, going back to that mod, and I guess doing an updated version for 2019 or maybe 2021, the rate I'm working at the minute. So this is quite a long-winded way to kind of introduce my new project, what I hope to be my new project. But thanks for watching all the same, and I'll try to get an update to everybody quicker, and maybe look at what kind of progress I'm been making for the new version. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later.